Come on out. Welcome to So Shanicey. Oh, I changed my name. It's not So Shanicey now, but I am So Shanicey. Alright. Yes. I love me some Palo Santo. It keeps going out. It keeps going out. What does that mean? Hi, hello. Today I wanted to share the things that have helped me on my healing journey and, you know, doing the inner work and really just healing generational trauma. So I have been healing for a while. You know, it's like your whole life you're healing, kind of. But like when I really started to intentionally heal is when I went into therapy. Well, I've been in therapy, but trauma therapy, EMDR therapy, and that really started helping me evolve and develop things I should have developed in my mind. But I couldn't because of trauma. It helps take away the like panic, the fight or flight or freeze response, and it's more like a neutral response. So it's not as a trauma memory in your brain, but it's just a memory, and yeah, you're not gonna feel good about it ever, but it's not gonna like overpower you, and you're gonna be able to step up and be the person that you need to be to heal, the person that makes your inner child feel safe to come out and to expose things that have happened to them. I also had a boost of healing when I started doing breath work. Breath work is crazy because like you don't think that something so simple could be powerful, like to heal. Breathing, like someone would hear that and be like, I breathe all the time, I'm not fine. But it's how we're breathing. A lot of us are in a like rush, and our system is in fight or flight, whether you realize it or not. You're breathing shallowly, like in the chest or in just throat breathing. I don't know. We are supposed to be resting a lot more than we are. To get into that restful state, I do deep belly breaths, where I breathe into my belly, expanding the belly in the inhale, and then exhale, I do a longer exhale than I did for the inhale. Like, I'll inhale 4 counts, and then I'll exhale 8 counts. Sometimes I'll hold the breath for a while. I don't know. I like how it makes me feel. And after a while of doing that, your body starts to relax, and it sends like signals to your body like, hey, you can relax now. And sometimes you get to a point in your healing where you're doing really good, and then you go back down again, and that's not a bad thing. It just means you're gonna heal it on deeper levels, and you can't let that mind chatter of like, oh my god, I'm not doing enough, I'm not doing good, distract you from what you're actually doing, because what you're actually doing is healing generational trauma, and you're not gonna do it all at once. That would probably kill the body. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of fucked up shit that we have to heal. So breath work really released a lot of pent-up emotion and stretching while doing breath work. That too, just really focusing on the body's sensations. When an emotion, a heavy emotion comes up, just focus on what it feels like physically. Don't go down the rabbit hole of each little thought that you have or each belief that you think is true. Like, detach from it and just observe what is happening. Feel it. Allow it to flow through you, because it's not forever. No emotion is forever. It's all temporary. So remind yourself that you are the one who has been with you your whole life. And you've gotten through so much. You are so capable. You are so able to live your life, to be here. I feel like there's a lot of traumas that are hard to explain in words too, because when you're so young, you don't understand how to express yourself, especially if you're in a household that is against expressing yourself. There may be some emotions that come up and you have no idea why or what it is, and it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You just want to feel good right now. Bring those aspects of yourself into this now moment and remind those parts of yourself that you are safe. That remind your inner child that you are safe here now. In your body, you have control of your body. You are going to protect your body, and you are going to take care of your body, because your body is always doing everything for you. You know, give us some respect. Some other things that help me is dancing, getting my body moving, so like pent-up emotion can get out, and I do that with that specific intention. So when you do something with an intention, it's gonna work better. So if you're just dancing and you forget, like, oh, I could heal through this, I mean, you probably will heal, but you'll heal a lot more if you're doing it intentionally to heal. You have so much power. Your intention has so much power. Another thing is shadow work. An example of shadow work would be if someone upsets you, instead of projecting your stuff onto them, you face your stuff. You self-reflect on why this is bothering you so much, because it's not natural to want to control other people. That is a trauma response, and it's something going on within us that is much deeper than we realize. And we tend to like project it onto other people, like, you're doing this to me. And yeah, they might have done something shitty, but that's not the cause of the emotion, that deep trigger. You know what I'm saying? So really taking self-accountability, but also being compassionate for yourself, being there for yourself, being a protector for yourself. You know, be everything that you needed as a child for you, because you deserve it and you've always wanted it. Another thing that really helps me is subliminal affirmation videos. I listen to them sometimes throughout my day, and then I listen overnight to really reprogram my brain with yummy affirmations in a way where it can quickly manifest. Subliminal affirmations have always helped me every time I use them. It's so powerful. What the subconscious mind can do is so powerful. If you don't know what that is, I suggest you look it up and do some research. I don't want to really talk about everything and explain what it is. I'm not good at explaining. Another thing is reminding yourself that all of your emotions are sacred and deserve to be felt. You are this human being, and you have experiences, and you shouldn't shame yourself for being a human having experiences. Do you think like a cat shames itself, or like a bird shames itself, or like is self-conscious? No. We gotta realize that we are beautiful the way we are. Even if we're a mess, it's beautiful, it's natural, it's nature. We are nature. And when we start seeing that and appreciating it and respecting it and honoring it, it blossoms. But it's you that you're looking for. It's you that you want, and that is the answer. Your own attention, your own validation. You become your favorite validation, your only validation. And then anyone else's validation is just like a cherry on top. Like, oh, thank you. You think what I think. If people don't agree with you, that's fine, because there's always going to be someone who doesn't agree with you. And that's fine. That's their problem. That's their issue to deal with. Their emotions are theirs. Your emotions are yours. So if you're feeling some type of way, it is your responsibility to handle that, and handle it with grace. Give yourself a lot of grace. And if they don't handle their emotions with grace, that's not your fault. It's not your fault, and you can't do anything. You can't make someone love themselves. But what you can do is set an example of what that looks like. Be the one. No, really. I just wish I could hold everyone's face and be like, you love you. It's woven into everything. Self-love, all the emotions, like anger, comes from a part of you feeling like you know your worth. And it's like that protector part of you, you know, that loves you and is standing up for you. Sadness, that it means you feel for yourself. You're in a situation that is upsetting, and the fact that you're crying means you love yourself. If you didn't love yourself, you wouldn't be crying. So that it take a moment to realize, oh, there is a part of me that loves me, and then fall into that. And then sadness will feel more, you'll feel more whole. Guilt and shame, even though that seems like the opposite, it's like a part of you knows how great you can be. And don't shame yourself for shame. Just observe what you're feeling, and then either change if you can, and if you can't change something, then surrender. Get that guilt and shame out, but it is not a bad thing. It is just emotion passing through you to teach you something about yourself. I also love to just meditate. I can meditate laying down, I can meditate while dancing, I can meditate while making art, while making music. It's anything that gets me out of the head thinking so freaking much, and really being in the moment, being in my body, really being observant of reality, but at the same time not mentally focusing on it. It's just a more so natural awareness, and it heightens your intuition to where you just flow, like you're not even thinking about what you're doing, you're just doing it. If anything makes you feel like that, that is you meditating, and you should continue that. I think everyone should have something that brings them into a meditation state. And it doesn't have to be like arts and crafts. It can be like, I don't know. I don't know any other hobbies, I just know mine. Dressing up helps me feel good. I mean, that's a temporary thing, but like, it's something I've been doing lately. Yeah, really the best thing is to feel, because you're not gonna get around feeling or facing your deep emotions. You're gonna have to face it to get onto the other side, where there's like bliss and you just feel safe, but you have to be the one carrying you through the whole journey. You don't deserve to be neglected. You don't deserve to be left behind. Your inner child really wants you. Wants your attention, your time, your energy, your focus. your love. You can hype yourself up. You really gotta be your biggest fan. That's what I do. I mean, some things sound so silly, but like, they work. And if you try them out, I really hope it works for you. Alrighty, I'll let you guys go. As if it's a phone call. I love you so much, and I hope you got something from this video. I really hope that you guys are dedicated to yourselves and treating yourselves with so much love, because you deserve it so much, you deserve it so much, you deserve it so much. I'll never stop saying it. Okay, love you.